How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back today to another long overdue PvP video. I'm gonna admit I didn't really record an intro for this just because I forgot and kind of on the beta account right now, so I don't even have access to my full account on the iPad. So unless I want to switch off, then transfer back on, which is it's a huge process that I don't really want to get into. It's not really worth it. So I'm just gonna record the VO for this, put some like footage over it, and then we're gonna get into the actual video for today, which is just seeing, or rather coming across some pretty interesting creatures on the shores. This would include stuff like Indonemys, Ankylos Lux, I think even Indochicyon, which it's not really too far a stretch because Indochicyon is actually pretty damn good now. And I think something else, but I forgot what it was, so you're just gonna have to figure it out once we get into it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know down below if you want more of these PvP videos. I've just kind of been demotivated slightly from making them because Jurassic World Alive isn't really in the best position right now, but you got to put your best foot forward and just continue on forward, am I right? So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, chat. What are we starting off with? I like the old tried and true method of starting Naturalisti seems to have worked out in my favor a lot recently. So I guess I'm just gonna open that. Oh, a tier 3 Proto Lux. Okay, not bad. Um, that is a lot of health. I mean, it is like what, 1,500 or like 1,400 more than what I've got. So hopefully I can stall out his cheat death because I'm assuming that's what he's gonna open with. Yeah, I've not seen this thing in a while. Proto Lux is just like one of those creatures that's in a really weird spot. Like it can kind of tussle with Raja Derixes, and I think that's its only like gimmick is that it can kind of fight Raja. But aside from that, I mean, what does Proto Lux even do? Like it doesn't do anything that really. How do I put this nicely? It doesn't do anything that like. It's just way too easily like abused. I feel like, in my opinion, I think it's just like you can stall out that cheat death like immediately, like what I just did. Like, it just doesn't really go far, and it can't really bypass armor either. So that's another huge hindrance in my opinion. I'm pretty sure he's like very dead here as well. I'm gonna find out. I like fighting Proto Lux, don't get me wrong. Oh, crit. Yeah, okay, now he's definitely dead. I like fighting Proto, don't get me wrong. I think the design is cool, but I just think they missed the mark on. Alright, Spinotops is finally dead. Oh my god. See, I'm hoping it's looking like very unlikely, but I'm hoping they do nerf Spinotops. Indonemys. Oh, that is cool. I've never fought this like since its prime, and it's cool to see it back. I know some people are using it, but oh, it's immune to not immune. It's resistant to affliction. I completely forgot about that. You know, I feel like a lot of people gloss over Indonemys. It can definitely it too can also put up a fight against like Spinotops, Atro. I don't think Beckel Jara or Beckel Riz either. Actually, no. Can it? I think it can kill Beckleriz if I'm not mistaken. It can kill Masto. It's actually not terrible, but it too is also very easily abused. I mean, a flock can kill it. I don't really think we have any good flocks at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. But that leads me into something I kind of like. I know, weird topic, but that kind of leads me into wow, 15,000 damage. You know, this does bring back memories of just Indonemys completely crashing through all my like lineup and then just healing for 4,500 health. Like, it was the most infuriating thing ever because we didn't really have anything that could mess it up except Disunga and Kamsa, which I'm gonna say this right now. I think that meta with Disung and Kamsa, what have you, is probably one of the most insufferable metas I think I've ever been in. I remember now. Like I was running level 22 Compsovinator, Compsoraptor, and Disunga Scorpius, and I almost made it to the shores, I know that, but I was also running like Kyrie, Gem. It was just such a wacky meta. Like Atrodistes was running around, Pyrorixes was running around. Like everything was just so over the top, and it was so annoying to fight everything. But then looking back at it now, I'm like, is it worse now? Probably. I mean, we got stuff like Beckel, Jara, and Spinotops running rampant. We're probably gonna have something else running around that we haven't had anything yet that can beat Beckel, but I feel like we will. Does this kill me? Oh my god, it does! Wow. I've been shitting on Indonemys for a while now, and then like it does this to me. Like, okay, I do not think I win this. Okay, he doesn't even go maximum frosted either. Nice. Okay. Chat, I think we're cooked. Anyway, that leads me into just something I want to talk about, and to all my younger people out there, like to all like the teens, to like I guess 20+ year olds watching this. I don't know. I admittedly I don't really keep track of my analytics, but I just want to ask, like, is it just me, or do old people, specifically boomers, seem to, what is it, constantly be like nagging on you guys about how everyone is so lazy and you don't want to get a job? Like, I'm fully aware that there are those kinds of people out there. Oh. Okay, he's just gonna do that. That's fun. Okay. Oh, it was Ragsy, I know him. GG. So, yeah, going back onto my main, like, point. Oh my god, Indochicyon. 152 speed. Why would you need it 152 speed? There's no reason for that. You only need it, like, 3 speed maximum. But no, you put, like, 152 in there. Okay. Okay, bro. And he outspeeds me as well, so there's absolutely nothing I can do. This guy is off his trolley. Whatever. So, I just want to, like, point out, like, all the boomers, like, because I have a lot of, like, you know, people at work that I'm familiar with, and they're around my age, in their 20s, early 20s, and they're all, like, you know, a lot of them are, like, 19, 20, 21 plus, and a lot of them are just, like, these old, like, my mom or my dad or like what have you, like their grandparents are constantly like, oh, you're so lazy, you're not finding a job. And I'm fully aware that there are those kinds of people out there, but I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if jobs were taking people in, if that makes sense. Because a lot of them, what the okay. Wow. Okay, so Indochicyon decided to lock in. That's great. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say, this might not even be the perfect time to talk about this. I might talk about this in a different video because it's been like the third time where I'm trying to like get something out, but then something so interesting happens on video, or you know, I'll probably talk about it in a different video, mainly because this is just it's not the right one. Everything just keeps on happening so quick. I can't keep up. Yeah, and he brings that out. Okay, cool, man. Actually, what I can do here is I'm going to swap in Beckel Riz, and I'm going to see if I can kill him, because I do have a level 30, and I don't think I've been showing it off too much lately. I have to keep track of it on depending on when I upload this. So, he's likely going to go for charge. I'd be very shocked if he didn't, put it that way. Let's see. Nice, okay. So I can kill him. The strat here is to go for Cleansing Formation, then go for your heal, and then Wild Triple Strike. The issue with that is I'm left completely open for the next opponent, because the Revenge Impact does absolutely nothing. And Cleansing Formation arguably won't do anything either, unless I have that like full health to back myself up and then I can heal. But he's likely going to crit, he's likely going to kill me, and then he's going to ruin my day. So, let's see. He's going to do a lot of damage here. Ooh, 4,300. Yeah, that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. So, how much do I heal here? Unless he has a swapper. Could you imagine if Beckel Riz got I've been saying this for the longest time. Could you imagine if Beckel Ray's got like an on escape? Like I'm talking afflicting lockdown on escape, the on escape that the Rebirth Spino has, like anger on escape, some like healing that like something that like either increases its attack, pins you completely, or like heals it. They already say either heals or increases its attack. I would not be surprised if it got any one of those like within the next 1 or 2 patches, just because it is like extreme swap in fodder. I find. Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna be vulnerable now. Like nothing I come across now is gonna die to this thing because I'm just so low health and I don't have any health to back myself up here. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know. I've just been feeling really demotivated from Jurassic World Alive lately. I don't know what's going on because I was having a genuinely fun time with this game just a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden it's like a light switch just went off. Oh, yeah, okay, Serrano, the perfect thing to revenge kill me. Or why? Kill me already. Like you can go for strike. I don't know why you got to delay the inevitable here. Good God, I don't you all hate players that can kill you but purposely don't kill you just because? Finally, he kills me. Like I said, I don't know why people do it. They're just like retarded as shit. You can get the hidden. You have 2 moves, not one, but 2 priority moves that you can use to kill me, and you don't. Oh my God. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know what the Ankylos Lux in 2025. Okay. I did not expect that. I mean, at least I could see how it does. Is it my? It's not my Ankylos buff that I made a couple months ago, but apparently people have been saying it's good. I have not personally fought it nor tested it. Well, I've tested it, but I haven't fought it. Point is, I just see a lot of flaws within that design. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it's like a light switch just went off out of nowhere. Like I'm feeling motivated to play the game one day, and then the next day I'm just like, this isn't fun anymore. It's not that I'm not having like any fun. I just don't have any desire to play it. It's just so boring. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing to do. You don't really have any projects. Grinding has become more of a pain than ever, and getting said resources is becoming more annoying than ever as well. As well as just like making like videos in general. Like the way I would do these special videos is I would script everything out, lay it out in a page, and work my way from there. But it just seems like the moment I finish a script, you know, like for like a face-off, for example, or the top 16, because with my top 16 video, I had all the top 16 ready. I had all like, you know, the comments I wanted to say about it. But then what, like the next, God, I don't know, week and a half later, like nerfs get announced, and it's the most demotivating thing ever because now that video automatically becomes outdated, and nobody, like, I'm gonna get like floods of comments that are just like, actually this is wrong, even though they missed like the big text on screen saying outdated was from like a couple weeks ago. So that's just like one of the examples. And then another one was I was working on Junior versus Mutadon face off, but again, we've got data mine and Nyctoterix coming in the game, and I don't know how that's going to be until the beta comes around. But judging from what I've heard, it seems to be just a better Mutadon, so that's also now pissed me off because I'm like, I was so proud of the script for the face-off, and we were just about to get into like the editing process of it, and then, you know, I just get hit with this like humdinger of an announcement that we just got another Nyctoterix in the game, or sorry, another Mutadon in the game, and it's really pissed me off just because like every time I'm done with one script, it just seems like they always have to release something like the moment after. Like I remember last year I made that ranking the top 10 video, and the moment I did release it, Draco Lux, Saw Panthera, both got nerfs, game-changing nerfs. Draco Lux was like number 7 or number 6 on the list. I think it might have been top 5 if memory serves correctly. I think it genuinely might have been top 5. And the nerf basically bumped it all the way down to number 10. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, it's the most frustrating thing ever. Like, especially with the Mortem Rex 2.0 video. I've gotten a lot of people asking, like, hey, where did the Mortem Rex 2.0 video go? Where did, like, quote unquote C-Rex go, even though, like, the real name has been revealed now? Like, we've been editing it. We've got all the animations rigged for it. We've got everything, you know, ready to go. But now I got to re-script that as well because, one, it took like a month and a half, 2 months to write and, you know, create all the moves for it, create all the animations for it, which I think we're still working on the final one. And, you know, we had our top five, and at the time it was like in no particular order. It was like Bekeljar, Spinotops, Atromalistes, Amplerex, and D-Rex. But now a good like 2 or 3 of those aren't even in the top 5 anymore. And it's so annoying because, you know, I'm not going to release fucking, you know, Amplerex top 5, you know, this late on when it's not even in its prime anymore. So I guess that's a lot of where my demotivation came from, is just like, I just, every time I'm done with something, something else just gets released and it completely outdoes all the work that I spent like 2-3 weeks on. And it's just, it's more annoying than anything. Like, I do like doing this stuff, but at some point I just got to sit back and be like, do I really want to release something that's outdated? Like, I could release something that's fresh and relatively new versus something that's outdated and people are going to be very obviously commenting on. I don't know. That task with that also paired with the fact that my, you know, general like uploading schedule is terrible and shit. It's weird. I don't know. I mean, if you guys still want Junior versus Mutadon, let me know. I might be able to like we'll do something in there where I can maybe do like a 1v1v1. We'll see, but like the script is completely done. I was pretty proud of it because the face, like the top 16 also sets up that final fight at the end, and it's annoying. What's even more annoying is somehow Ankylos Lux is actually proving to be pretty good, so that's good on you, I guess. Okay, so he does kill me. There is a very high probability of doing so. I mean, like, it's not even just the scripts that are annoying me, although that's like a really big chunk of my overall, like, I guess, not like lack thereof with fun of the game. I guess it's just because I can't really put my finger on it, but there's something about Jurassic World Alive where it just seems like, how do I put this in like a not very like herder kind of way? It's so hard to progress, and it just seems like you get rewarded very like not seldomly, but like you just very you get rewarded like pennies for the amount of work you do. Like, does that make sense? I don't know, but he's probably gonna swap Namen Rex here. He's gonna try to catch me with the Berserk. Yeah, I thought so. It takes a little bit of a bigger brain to go up against yours truly, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like I was saying, it seems you get rewarded like pocket change, like buttons and pennies for the amount of work you put into that. I don't know if it's just me. I have like hardly any evidence to back this up except like the current game's like standing. But every single time you like hit achievement or like a milestone in this game, it just seems like that never like comes back to you, or it never benefits you, you know, how it should. I don't know if that makes sense. I want people to like let me know if this makes sense or if they can make it make sense for me. But like, to me, it just seems like we should be getting rewarded more. I'm not trying to like say that everything should be given to us because nothing in this life is free, but it just seems like nothing is worth it in this game. I don't know. It like I really don't know how to explain it. GG to Andrew, by the way. But yeah, I mean, it's a weird concept, but it just seems like nothing you do in this game ever comes back to you positively or just rewards you in a certain way. I don't know. Like, obviously you get rewarded with a new creature, but, you know, it just goes like that, like within the next 2 months. I mean, we are seeing like the downfall with Amplerex already. Like, you know, it's a relatively easy creature, quote unquote, to create, very good, and then boom, like 2-3 months later, just gets overshadowed. So, I'm, you know, being generous there. It took like 9 months, I'm pretty sure. But the point is, like, you hardly get rewarded. So, not hardly get rewarded, but it just seems like the rewards we are getting just isn't worth it at our level. Oh, Indonemys. Okay. I do like this. I've always wanted to fight Indonemys. Okay. So, what I could do... Does Agile Dominance go through Cloak? I get really paranoid with these kinds of moves. Mainly because, whatchamacallit. How do I put this? Like, some precise moves don't go through Cloak, but they go through Dodge. We're gonna test it out with this, see if that works. Okay, that does. Okay. Oh, I forgot, it's a Flicked Resist. Okay. This thing would benefit from a priority move, I'm not gonna lie. It just cleanse itself. Oh, right, it has Counter Prowl. Yeah. Okay, so essentially just... It dies every single time. Okay. Okay, there goes Indonemys. Raja, okay. So here's the thing with Indonemys. I like the buff that they did. I think the buff works well. I even have a whole video going in depth on the buff. But it's also missing something. Like, it's missing some sort of, like, priority move. You know, like, the cleansing, the cleansing, it's alright. Like, counter prowl, whatever. I mean, I personally would rather have bait where you can do, like, more damage, but I guess having a high... Like, if we're gonna give it a higher critical chance every single turn, then at least give it, like, a higher critical damage. It only makes sense. Because what's the point of having consistent high crit chances if you're not gonna have at least some more crit damage to back it up? You know what I mean? Ooh, actually, I think I might die here. Nah, wait, hold up. I think I got this. Oh, so close. Does he kill me? We're about to find out. I think he does about like 7,700 damage. Borderline 8,000. I don't see him killing me. He might be very close to. Oh, he does! But the bleed takes him out and secures yet another victory for Bekeljara. Oh my god. That was a cool one. GG, dude. I like the Indonemys.